Alrighty. Here we go. We are live at what may or may not be session 82.
I've got background sound for the first time in ages.
Yeah, every once in a while the music's just like, no, I'm not playing your playlist today.
Every now and then it's like, I'm going to play as loud as I can. There we go.
So last time, you guys have made your way to the village of Hythe, the previous abode of people who had a strong dislike of sorcerers. You were hoping that perhaps you could convince the villagers to assist you in the fight against magic, or the evil of magic and demons and such. But it turns out that the Council of Hythe that was anti-sorcerer is no longer a concern. Sometime over the last little bit, a fairly powerful vampire came to town. The anti-sorcerers council said, we don't have, magic people around here. And then she killed them all. And that's apparently put the villagers under her sway. One of the problems is she seems to have a real hatred for Trustius, since she is was the sorceress that had confronted you previously, killed herself with magic, was taken back to your village, to Eldom, locked away in a tower, brought back from the dead by Trustius to teach him some magic, and then just kind of left. And she apparently bears some resentment over that. You guys did manage to drive her off. She turned into mist and escaped. But as we pick things up, there are like 24 villagers with their pitchforks and their torches descending on the house you guys are in. Obviously still under her control. You have successfully barricaded the door. But there's a number of them. I don't think anybody is badly hurt. I think Ryzen took a little bit. Of course, not having a lot to begin with, a little bit is important.
I'm going to say, I'm hurting here. I'm down to 1 strength and 2 wits.
I'm down to 1 strength.
But yes, you guys have barricaded yourselves in the house. The other thing that may become important should you decide to flee is you guys have traveled for 2 quarter days already. You arrived at Hythe at nightfall. So if you run, you're probably not going to get far before people start having exhaustion problems. But we'll pick up there as the angry mob is descending on the house with their torches, their pitchforks, and you guys can decide what you plan to do. Oh, the other important thing is that she seemed to be armed with the phantom dagger, the dagger that the necromancer was hunting for, and you guys were kind of interested in maybe acquiring.
So, which one of you guys can teleport us out of here?
Aren't you the Sorcerer Supreme now? Can't you do that?
Well, I kind of left my sorcerer stuff behind because I didn't want to be caught with it in this town.
I think Okatai and Trustius are talking about barricading the door. But we should do something for sure.
Oh, yeah, we're working on the barricade, but I can get me out of here, but I cannot get us out of here. So I will forego getting myself out of here.
Well, at least until it's the last resort.
I can bring you back, but I need the body. So let's try to not get to there. I'd like to finish what we started, but the lady has become a bit inculpable. Problem is, do we just cleave through our minions?
At least they're not monsters. We can actually use spells against them.
Well, they wanted us
Do you
to
intend
radio
that
ahead.
we kill them all?
Briette sees the queen as the rightful ruler of the town, so I don't think it would appreciate me mowing through all the townspeople. My axe, on the other hand, my axe doesn't give a shit.
If I know they're under influence. If I would try to influence them, do you think there's a chance that my influence would counteract ours?
Mm.
I can try to make them peaceful, but don't know how well it's going to work while she controls them.
The question is whether they're just terrified of her and are doing her bidding,
No,
or
you
they're
believe it.
actually ensorcelled in some way.
I mean, it's Hythe. It's hard to say. They're pretty willing to just do what they're told.
If they're simply terrified, I could just terrify them more. That's what I'm suggesting. If they're ensorcelled, then perhaps Okatai can break the spell.
Yeah.
Well, I don't particularly want to mow through a bunch of people who are just trying to survive. Whether they're doing it because they're terrified or they're doing it because someone's magically controlling them. If
I could. Sorry, go ahead.
if I don't have to kill them all, I'd rather not.
I could try something that might be a distraction that could maybe let people slip away and cover, but I don't know. Might still put a big target on me, but Chris, if we look out a window or something, can we see if they're advancing?
Oh yes, they're basically starting to move around to kind of surround the. Like they're not surrounding the entire house. They're mainly concentrated
Right.
towards the front door, but they are basically moving up to. In their
Is
minds,
there-
block and escape.
Is there a back door?
There is a back door.
I've got an idea, but really what it does in the end is it buys you time to possibly run through the back door. Looks like they're fortifying on the front. Do I really want to try this and be stupid? There's this Ryzen suddenly trying to become a hero and let others survive. No, that's anyways.
No, we might want to try to pacify them first when we get to three measures such as you trying to.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to try this.
I love it.
All right, I'm
Always
going to
go
the
for
front.
stupidest move.
Yeah, this might be stupid, but you know what? Fuck it. So here's what I'm doing, Chris. I'm going to open the front door.
Okay.
I am going to walk out, and I'm going to use Path of the Song rank 2 and start a performance to get everybody to pay attention to me, and by using rank 2, possibly pay me. Maybe pay me in pitchforks and stuff, and they drop them and put them at my feet so they have less of, or actual money, whatever. Either way, I'm being a distraction right now.
Cool.
Path of the Song 2.
It's a dance off.
The dance off, bro.
Actually, really, you only need rank 1. Because rank
Yeah,
1...
but I kind of want to get paid, possibly either in money or them dropping their pitchforks and shit.
Gotcha. All right.
Start dancing, start dancing, swinging, and dozy do.
Dance off, bro. Extra thrusting. I'm like Star Lord right now.
All right. So basically they will take a penalty on things equal to the amount of willpower that you spend.
How much have I got left? I got 4. I'm debating whether to use 2 or 3. Fuck it, 3.
All right. So Ryzen opens the door, and what sort of performance does Ryzen put on?
I am doing a Star Lord dance off, like in the first movie,
All righty.
with some singing that will be mildly insulting to them and their queen, but they're not going to notice that because of how awesome my performance is. You're a bunch of... Yeah, just an insulting dance-off performance, really, is what this boils down to.
All right. So Ryzen boldly opens the door, kind of steps out onto the veranda, starts putting on this this show, and it does seem to draw their attention. The crowd does seem to focus its collective gaze upon him.
I think it's time to boot it. I'm going to try to sneak out.
You sneaking out the front or going out the back?
Which way are they not looking?
They're not looking at the back.
I'm going out the back.
All right.
So that's a stealth, right?
Nope. You don't need to roll a stealth. They are not paying any attention at all to you, and especially not to the back.
Spectacular.
Works for me.
What about Okatai and Desi?
Desi's going to watch Ryzen for a minute.
No, you have to
And
run. You
how-
can't stare at me like this. There'll be
How
another
are
time
you
for you to
getting-
stare at my ass.
I can't see down that far. How are you getting out of this?
Worry about that later.
Okay, Ryzen's not the one who pays me. Desi's going out the back, apparently. My map is all weird. I can't... Oh, there's everyone else.
It's because you can only see what there's light for.
Okay.
And what about Okatai?
I mean, he got everyone around.
Ryzen does seem to be holding their attention fixated upon him.
That's actually fulfilling the needs that I had. I'm gonna cast Serenity. And I'm gonna give the credit to his dance. It's like a manipulation challenge, but I don't have to roll manipulate, and I don't have to give something in exchange.
It is single target, but I think if you get enough power levels, we'll say it'll affect the group.
Okay. I thought it was people around.
No, the target has to be within near, but it's not an AoE.
Okay. I'm still giving them space so I can flee in the back, but yeah, fine. Go ahead. Real foundry.
So Okata kind of steps forward. Do you need me to roll it for you?
Yeah, because it just can't.
How much willpower would you like to spend?
I don't think I have that much.
You have two, and you
Um,
need to spend at least one to cast the spell.
So I'm gonna spend 2 total.
Good news is no mishap.
I'll take it.
All right. So, what would you like to do? What would you like them to do?
I'll stay on top of Risen performance. Uh, let us settle our business with the lady, and we won't hurt you, and we will be on our way.
Yes. So between Ryzen's performance distracting them and Okatai's serenity, the two of you can extract yourself from the situation.
After casting the spell, I started moving to the back,
Okay.
trying to make sure that he also survives it.
Right. So yeah, Ryzen, they do seem to be willing to let you go if you wish. You do manage to scoop up like basically a couple of pouches of like copper coins and stuff, like 3 silvers worth of goods. Oh, Mark's AFK.
I really thought we were in trouble there. We got a lot farther than I thought we were going to.
They got distracted before they could start burning down the house you're in.
Risen really came in clutch there.
Right. So yes, between the distraction and the serenity, you guys can make your way out the back. This map. You guys have successfully extracted yourself from the villagers. They will continue to be distracted for a little bit, so there's no danger of them immediately following you. So, what would you guys like to do?
Any reason to stick around here anymore?
Not if she's got the dagger. And she's not here.
Question is, where did she go?
Well, I bet she's going to find us.
Probably, yeah.
Great job, Risen.
Thanks. Did I get away?
We all got away.
Yeah, Okatai cast a spell to kind of calm them down so that the two of you could make your escape out the back with everybody else. You did pick up 3 silver worth of miscellaneous assorted stuff that was kind of like dropped from their like slack hands.
Sweet.
As long as she's not heading to our town, she'll find us when she finds us. Pardon?
You definitely know where our town is, though.
I mean, she might. I don't know. Did
Well,
we?
she did resurrect herself inside my tower.
Oh yeah, that's true. Do we want to go check on them? We probably should, right? Make sure the whole town isn't dead.
It really doesn't matter much.
I'm pretty sure it matters to the people who live there.
They would be happier if we killed Jakuz if they were dead.
Yeah. I'm not saying that we give up.
We sent Argento to check up on them. Hopefully, he's gonna get there. And
That's
find
true, we
Nan.
did. Right. I forgot about the
And we don't want
weird bird.
to get her there, but we should try to find a way to finish what we started. And I agree with the point of killing Jakuz, but we still have a bit of time in front of us before the weapon is anywhere near what we need to do.
Do you have a way to track her?
I can probably find her. Problem is, if she's missed, I'm not sure what we can do about that.
I don't know, but she tried to do something when she was Misty. I mean, it seemed like she was choking Ryzen.
I think she was trying to choke me from the inside.
Yeah, that's anyway.
It was unpleasant.
Yeah, it is.
We should get some space and try to rest. If she comes,
Yeah.
we'll kill her. And if she doesn't, then we'll track her.
That sounds reasonable.
Just gonna double up the guards.
Probably a good idea too. And how are you doing? Desiel look at Kuldi.
I could use a nap. Guess I'm not as young as I thought it was.
Or maybe age isn't the problem.
Yeah, well, he is at half strength, right? And he only has 2 to start with.
I think that was the point.
Yeah. But yeah, let's hunker down someplace. We can keep watch, and if she shows up, we'll kill her. And if she doesn't, we'll punt her down and then we'll kill her.
Alrighty. So how far from Hythe are you trying to go?
I don't think we want to use a quarter day to do it. I mean, that's my guess.
So just like a mile or two down the road sort of thing?
Yeah, like into the woods somewhere, and
All right. So yeah, somebody can give me a survival roll.
Is it for making camp?
No, it's to. This is more just to see how safe the place you find is.
Okay. I think I'm probably the best candidate to do survival.
Usually.
Just straight up survival.
Straight up survival.
You can roll it for me. Oh,
A couple of successes. That's not bad. So yeah, you guys travel, into the woods off the, kind of off the beaten path. Well aware of the fact that she slaughtered a group of adventurers in these woods relatively recently. Okutai finds a place that he's pretty confident will be safe and secure for her. Which will take us into the evening shift, as it were.
Well, I'll take first watch, so then I can get some rest.
Okay. What would Caldy like to do?
Assuming that it's not. I guess I get a rest so I can do the night, right?
Yep.
So I'm resting.
Okay. What would Desi like to do?
I'm going to flail around with my axe
All right. Everybody stand back.
and try to improve my axe fighter.
I duck for cover.
It's probably I mean, you're fairly low already. You should be fine.
Fairly low, yes. Why are you commando crawling? Desi's practicing
you're-
with axes.
You're below shoulder height. You should be fine. My shoulder, that is. You'll be fine. It's okay.
What would Trustius like to do?
no one's kept watch, so maybe I'll do that.
Ryzen is keeping watch, actually.
Oh,
I
let's
thought
see.
Rise. Oh, that's right.
Do you want to wander off by yourself?
Oh no, I will sleep.
Okay. Okay. What would Okutai like to do?
I'd like to make camp.
Alrighty. So I'm going to need a scouting roll from Ryzen. Desi, you don't have to make a roll because you've already got Axe Fighter 1. Endurance rolls from Caldy and from Trustius, and a make camp roll from Okutai. Oh, this is like an awesome camp.
And whoever is standing guard gets +2 in their stand guard because I made the camp.
I did not add +2 to that scouting if I needed to.
I don't know if you get it for that quarter or just once it's done.
I think it's once it's done.
Okay, so not yet, but for tonight we'll get it.
For Trustius, that should have been an endurance roll, not a survival roll.
Oh, I thought you said survival.
I may have, but I meant endurance. There you go.
I'll take that willpower off too.
So there's a camp. Ryzen is keeping watch. Tresius and Cully are both getting some sleep. The evening passes uneventfully. I mean, it's possible that maybe she needs to recover as well. You guys did put a fairly significant beating upon her. But Ryzen, no sign of anything. The woods, though, are oddly quiet.
Could be Desi's axe fighting is scaring everything away, though.
That could
that's
be.
possible.
That's probably it. Has nothing at all to do with the presence of an apex predator in the area.
No.
Desi is the apex predator in the area.
I was going to say, who's the apex predator here? Is it Desi? Is it me? Because I don't really think it's the vampire. I told her off.
But nighttime rises. Those of you who slept can hit your rest button. And that will take us to the night.
I will assist Caldy watching.
Alrighty.
Sweet. That's a scouting
That is a scouting roll.
with a +1.
And you
Keep
get
him in.
+2.
Yep.
+2 for the camp.
+2, so +3 total.
And I'm gonna try to rest.
Okay. I assume Desi and Ryzen are also resting.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And then I spend the XP in the morning.
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, technically, you spend it while you're resting.
Okay.
So, partway through the night, Tresius and Cully, it's like it's very quiet and still. Like there's no insects, no birds, nothing like that. But at a certain point, probably like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, you're starting to kind of poking at the fire and everything. I mean, it's summertime, so it's fairly warm. But both of you notice that even though you're sitting close to the fire and it is summertime, you can see each other's breath.
That's interesting.
That's not good.
And you hear something fairly large moving through the nearby woods.
More apex predators.
Let's keep her head down. Put the fire out, maybe. Maybe it won't see us. Okatai is good at making camps.
So yeah, you kind of like, cover over the fire as best you can, kind of like lay low. Whatever it is in the woods, it's not close enough that you can see it. But you can hear it moving, and you can hear like this snuffling sound, like some sort of like large animal sniffing around. Then it seems to just move on. After probably 10-ish minutes, you can feel yourself starting to get warmer. You can like no longer see each other's breath.
Sorry, Chris, can I spend XP while I'm sleeping?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to buy second level of endurance.
Okay. But yeah, this whatever this creature was in the dark does seem to move on.
Oh, Coley makes good decisions when he's supervised.
Or maybe when I'm just younger. Less prone to senility here.
Yeah, that's been the problem.
Ooh, it is a little bit cool today. Probably just lingering from whatever that creature was. But everybody gets up. Everybody who slept can hit the rest button. Those of you who wanted to spend XP can certainly do so. And everybody can roll for food and water.
I'm going to... Actually, I'm not going to spend anything.
Yes, aside from the slight coolness in the morning, no vampires attacked you during the night.
That's a plus. Good job keeping watch. I haven't slept that well in a while.
Well, I was expecting to get woken up at any time. Do we go bother her while she's asleep?
Do we know where she is?
I'm not sure how to find her.
Is she weaker during the day? Because if she's weaker during the day, we should definitely do that.
Is that something we can guess or know?
All you guys collectively know about vampires is they are apparently some sort of apex predator created by the gods because humans no longer were afraid of the dark.
Wow.
I should have used an insight roll against that last week. Because that sounds like it's bullshit.
I suppose you also know that they can
Go back
turn
to
invisible and turn into mist, because you saw that.
If we go back to height, I can track her.
Track her from which part? Like from the outside, or are we going to have to go in to the building?
Well, I had a good smell yesterday, so if she left the village, I can probably track that.
Well, we can't let her stay alive out there.
That sounds like a bad idea.
So probably
She
worth
just-
trying to track her down.
So
I
we
mean-
try to approach, right? discreetly, and as soon as I capture sand, we can go that direction. I spent only 24 hours. I spent only one willpower in that last time. So I have only 24 hours before I cannot track anymore. So it has to be today.
Today's fine. I think everyone's rested.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys are gonna follow Okatai's nose?
Never failed me before.
It's pretty much our only option, I think.
I think so.
So probably have to get a bit closer back to heights so I can pick up the track.
So wait, where are we going?
Back to height.
Trying to check.
Height?
Well, we
Yep.
probably don't have to enter the town just to try to track from or smell where she's heading.
Yeah, you can do that without going all the way back to town. So yeah, you get to town, and fairly shortly, Okatai, you catch this this scent of like dampness and like a loaminess and blood. Easy enough to follow into the woods. Kind of from height, it would be kind of southeastish. Not all the way into the empty hex that's there, but in that general direction.
Where the X's touches.
And as you're following the scent and kind of making your way, I mean, it's still forested, but it's like hilly forest. And your sense of smell leads you to what looks like, at first looks like just like a cave in the hillside. But whoever is keeping watch can give me a scouting roll.
Usually called, eh, right?
Usually.
Yep. Oh, do I push that?
3 mains on it.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
All right. So yes, you come to basically a cave in the hillside. There is what looks like a long dead skeleton out front.
Oh yeah.
Friend.
Take a look.
Thank you, Mom.
He's very dead.
Like no clothes, no nothing.
No clothes, no nothing. There's like scraps. Like it's definitely been kind of like rotted away with time. But you can give me a healing roll.
Healing.
Sure.
Oh, this will be hilarious.
Yeah, he's dead.
Very good. And I'm not going to push that with 1 empathy.
But yeah, you guys are probably about like 3, maybe 4 miles from Hythe at this this cave entrance with the skeleton out front.
You planning to do something with that?
The corpse?
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, it's kind of your thing.
What would you like me to do with the corpse?
Well, I don't know. Usually, if we come across a skeleton, you start getting all excited about making it into something.
This one doesn't look very spectacular.
Am I sensing magic or anything?
Faintly.
All right, I'm gonna try to figure out what it is. So that's gonna take a spell. I will safe cast it.
Oof. Power level 4. Yes, Culty, this area, it's a magic you're not familiar with, but it feels almost like this, like you're on a sacred space.
All right. Well, I don't. I'll explain that, and I'm actually not too worried about being on a sacred space. Let's just not mess with anything. But I think we'll probably be safe here. In fact, from what I've read, vampires don't like sacred spaces.
It's kind of sacred for whom?
I mean, Caldy apparently.
That was the temple of money.
Did we find a bank?
Somebody else's sacred spot, not mine.
I mean, it looks like a little clearing in a cave and a dead guy on the ground to me. So,
I don't think there's a god of capitalism.
I hope not.
Abadar says what?
Well, she did come around here. She must be hiding somewhere here. Yes, if what she said was true and she was created by God for some reason, a sacred spot might be fitting. If it's a sacred spot for that God.
Well, let's go find out.
Yep.
Looks like we'll need a
Jobs
torch.
are good.
Yep. Need to crack the torch.
Oh, you have your lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep, you do have your glowy fungus.
It's like algae and fungus that glows. I love my lab.
I've got like 30 odd spells. There's not a light spell in this game.
There is one. There is one. I just learned it.
Good
Oh,
job.
it's Druid. Okay.
Short enough.
It's Druid, and it was the path I couldn't find a teacher for. But now there is a Lightbringer. The problem with Lightbringer is that it lasts for like a round per power level, so
I think it lasts for
more like a flashback.
I think it lasts for a turn per power level.
Oh yeah, turn or for dungeon exploration.
Yep.
I was thinking of turn in D&D terms.
So yeah, you make your way towards the entrance to this cavern. There are some like very, very old symbols like carved into the side of the entranceway to the caves. Looks like some sort of like more like an animal claw carved them than like hammer and chisel.
Can we try to identify the symbols?
You can make a lore roll. Yeah, Trustius and Okatai, those, you're not sure what all of the symbols mean, but the one that's kind of repeated the most is the symbol of the Night Walker. Basically considered to be the oldest of all of the gods. Basically the god of untamed nature that shatters harmony. God of the dark and all things dark and mysterious. Usually not so much worshipped as appeased by blood sacrifice.
Yeah.
Well, let's go sacrifice a vampire. Keep her happy.
They say that the moon is his eye and wisps of smoke are his spies, as are ethereal fragments of fog.
Cheery.
I can illuminate the path. Probably that Colby is going to see farther than I will, even with the lamp.
Yeah, I'll take up the rear.
Yeah, I should be near the front. I'm the scouter guy.
All right, you should probably give me a scout type roll.
I got that 6 cent in case of ambushes.
No one heard you say that, Chris.
Oh, sorry. Add in your 2 dice for the ambush. Right. So as you start to move down the hallway, and as this kind of like phosphorescent blue-green light from Okatai started to push forward, you definitely hear movement from up ahead.
All right, I'll whisper back. There's something moving up there.
And actually, you see 2 kind of like hunched over, naked, hairless humanoid figures kind of scampering, looking like they're trying to get out of your line of sight.
Yeah. We get cave people in here.
Go say hello, Desi.
As long as it's not skeleton, we should be fine.
I mean,
Yeah, this sounds like Lovecraft primitive people.
I mean, bandits live in caves.
You said hairless. Were they dressed?
Does it smell like?
No, he said they were naked.
Yeah, naked and hairless. Yeah, okay. No, they lived underground for generations after generations. They're more inbred than yeast. This is Cthulhu stuff all over again.
Well, I'll pull out my axe. They might let us just go through, right?
It's not
Unlikely.
good. It's
Right. So you pull out your axe, or you're just walking forward?
Yep. Pulls her axe, starts walking forward.
Alrighty, we should probably do some initiative.
Probably should. I wish they would just let that fucking plane land already. Sorry, there's like a plane circling our house, and we have a couple of windows open, and it's driving me fucking insane. I don't have a thing to click.
Yep, I'm just getting initiative set up here.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna close some windows. I'll be right back.
For a second there, I thought she was talking about plane, like in plane of existence. Like, why is the elemental plane of fire circling my house? But I was wrong.
For some reason, it's making everybody the follower of the ghoul, and that's not what I want. Just have to remember that Okatai and Ryzen both have things to draw extra cards.
Thinking of getting more cards eventually. I underestimated the amount of that initiative plays.
So are we rolling initiative? I just had to step away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
Let me draw a card here.
I got it. I've got it so like when I start combat, it just automatically draws for everybody.
Oh, okay.
I think I have
That's
that
not bad.
talent that gives me an extra initiative card, Chris.
Yep. So Ryzen is going on 2.
Ooh.
So we're fighting cave people?
Apparently.
Desi walks in and she sees some cave folks around. You don't see anything yet, but you can move up to where Desi is.
Sure, nothing can go wrong there.
I probably won't swing low.
I hope not. We need more practice to swing low.
Okay. That will.
Yeah, I'm fine where I am. Sorry, I'm fine.
All right. That will take us to Okatai. You can vaguely see one or two.
I'm gonna assume they're not friendly.
They are not friendly. They're like slavering, and they look like they're about to crack Desi like an all-you-can-eat lobster at a seafood place.
Oh, they wish.
I'm gonna get a bit closer so I have an angle, and I'm gonna try to harpoon one of those guys.
Okay.
Initiate the building. Dark. I'll let you select which one I'm shooting.
Okay.
Because they have trouble moving the map.
Yep.
I assume they're not. They're monsters.
They are not monsters.
They're not.
They are not.
Just airless, dude.
They are humanoidish.
Humanoid.
Oh, that is going to kill him so dead.
Well, if he can bleed, he's gonna bleed, and if he can be poisoned, he's gonna poison.
He is dead. So yeah, harpoon like goes out, shunk, catches one, kind of like nails him back to the rock. Desi, you're up. And you're muted.
Sorry. I'm going to double check my melee charge. Is using my axe a slash?
Yes, it is.
Okay, excellent. I'm going to melee charge. This one.
Okay.
On the other side of Ryzen. With my axe. And see if I can cleave him a bit.
That will kill him very dead. These guys are like unarmored. They don't have any weapons. They do have like claws and teeth. But you like just rush right up and like, how does he kill this guy with her axe?
Well, despite what she has told Ryzen a few times about not swinging low, she does. And she's just kind of coming in low and splitting him from like hip to opposite shoulder.
Oh,
on the upswing.
That is
And
not what I thought you were going to say.
I considered,
diagonally bisected.
yeah, I considered moving just more to the center, but no. Decided against it. Just checking. I think it's specific to using a sword that lets me do a second.
you can spend willpower to attack again, but there's nobody within reach.
Yeah, well, that's what I was double checking. Was which skill, if it's specified. Yeah, it's sword fighter, so I assume I'd only be able to do it with a sword. Okay, well, that's it for me then.
Okay, that will take us to them. They are going to descend on Desi in a frenzy of tooth and claw. They will probably be woefully ineffective, but you never know.
You never know. I mean, that one's...
Ooh, that one bites.
I would like to use my shield to... Can I parry him?
Yes, you can.
Oh, excellent. I would like to parry him.
Okay.
Carrying someone's feet with a shield sounds damaging.
Painful. It sounds painful to him. I mean, that's kind of the hope.
Right, you do parry his teeth. Oh, and the last guy's also going to bite you. He gets a chunk out of Desi.
No, he doesn't. Not yet. I'm going to parry him too. Shield fighter. No, sorry, it's not Shield Fighter. It's Path of the Shield, maybe? Or Defender? Must be Defender.
Defender.
Yeah, I can parry unlimited times in one same round of combat.
Yep.
So I am going to. He's biting, not punching or kicking, right?
He is biting.
Okay.
Oh, just enough to parry. So yeah, these creatures like fall upon Desi. Just like tooth and claw everywhere. It takes us to Coldy.
I haven't got enough willpower to start doing spells, unfortunately. So I'm gonna bean. I'm gonna move up a little so I can actually see Desi in trouble.
Do I seem like I'd be in trouble?
This one's dead, right?
Yeah. So yeah, you see, like Desi is basically just like got her shield up as these creatures are just like throwing themselves against the shield, seemingly completely heedless to any potential danger.
I'm gonna bean this one here.
Okay.
They don't wear armor, so I might actually do some damage for a change.
They are naked as the day they were born.
Visuals I don't need.
Born free.
Yay!
Ryzen is mildly jealous, but realizes armor is good.
I did that thing. And took some damage. But I'm
You
older
did-
now, so my agility is not as bad as it used to be.
So yeah, you fire off your rocket, bounces off the creature's flesh. It kind of like turns and snarls at you. Takes us to Trustius.
Trustees can't see nothing.
Nope.
I will run, I guess. Yeah, I can see stuff. Since I run, I can shoot.
Okay. Shooting the wounded one.
Yeah.
Okay. It is slightly more wounded now.
Shoot it again.
Okay. Oh, now it's very dead. That will take us to Ryzen.
Chris, can I ask quickly, what are those skull-like tokens?
Those are the dead guys.
Oh, okay. All right. I will move in and I will attack one with a club.
All right.
Or my hammer, I should say.
Perfect. These things are not monsters. Oh, that's so much. So Ryzen, as you step forward and swing the dragon slaying hammer into this poor, emaciated, non-armor wearing naked guy, describe how you dispatch him.
I'm going to go with a... Are they human size?
They are.
All right. And I'm going to go for just a simple, sickening crunch to like the ribs, possibly having one go right through his heart.
Oof. Goes through his heart, sticks out his shoulder as he kind of slumps lifelessly to the ground.
Am I close enough to get the free action from Brawler 2 to do a headbutt, or no? To the remaining guy?
No, you're not quite close enough.
Okay.
You just caved in the guy's chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't think he needs a headbutt.
No, but there's one more guy, and if I was close enough, I would just headbutt him in the
is there?
nuts.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's still one more in the upper left. Our upper left.
Huh. Okay.
But that
It's hard to see him amongst the dead bodies, but he's there.
Desi's busy like wiping blood out of her eyes.
She's busy actually nodding with approval at the chest caving.
That will take us to Okatai.
Wow.
That's one response. Yep.
I mean, you guys seems to be handling yourself perfectly well. Don't look like you need my help at all. I'm gonna take my fast action to bring back my harpoon, tugging
Okay.
on the leg.
So yeah, it
You
kinda-
okay with it?
What?
You okay there, or you need me to?
I'm
finish?
fine.
That's what I don't. Gonna bring back the harpoon and let this get fun. I want to steal kills from Desi.
Would you like to move up so at least you can light the way a little bit better?
Oh yeah, definitely. Can move me up so I can light up this.
That will take us to Desi.
Well, that guy is. I'm guessing he's too close for a melee charge.
Yes, he is.
That's okay. I'll use my axe on him anyway.
He's like chewing on your shield.
Don't do that. You're gonna leave teeth marks. And I'm gonna try to smack him with my axe again.
Okay. He will mostly get out of the way of that.
As long as it disconnected him from my shield, it's fine.
Yep. You still have your fast action if you like.
Oh. I'm gonna step over the bodies up here.
All right.
Give me some room to swing, you little freak.
Give me a move roll.
Oh dear. Maybe I shouldn't have.
He's gonna try to eat your face as you move.
Is he?
Rude.
Very.
He is going to try to eat your face as you move.
Well, I'm gonna parry him.
You can't.
Can't with the free one?
You can't parry an attack of opportunity.
Oh. Well, I can armor it though.
You can armor it. Which is good because he took a chunk out of you.
He tried.
Oof. Nope. Chunking.
I mean, he's teething on my armor now. Get off! What is wrong with you? That doesn't taste good.
Are we talking about Caldi? Is he reverting again?
No, stupid little fucker trying to bite me.
No,
Again, we
make it
could be
back.
talking about Caldi.
He's going to step forward and try to bite you again, but fail. That will take us to Caldi.
More beaning.
All right.
I forgot it hit throwing arm that time.
Well, you do get +1 die, so. Nope. Unless you would like to push it, which would be bad.
No, no, not this time.
Right. It takes us to Trustius.
Oh, we'll move up again.
Okay.
I guess I'll shoot him. Seems almost like a waste of arrows.
I mean, you could look around while I'm.
That is enough to drop that. But yeah, as that arrow sinks into this creature and it drops, all of you feel this sudden, like you've drawn attention to yourself somehow.
Sudden light weight, like we're being watched.
Yes.
We have been noticed.
Think that was enough sacrifice?
Well, we need to find the main course.
Well, look around, see what you can find.
Try to track what direction we need to go. There seems to be a path on the right.
There's a path to the left and to the right that Caldy can see. And the scent is coming from deeper within the complex.
And I'm not sure which direction.
Just deeper in, you don't know which way. It does seem to be stronger to the west.
I think it's that way. No guarantee though. But she's in there.
Let's go find her.
Perfect. And as you make your way into this complex, you can see that there are like actual trees growing inside this, and they look tended, like pruned. You know, the dead branches have been like trimmed away. Like, despite the fact that there's no light reaching these trees, and it's very like rocky soil, the trees are actually thriving.
Are they standard tree or a specific breed?
Sorry?
Are they a general kind of tree or specific breed?
No, they're just general
Yeah,
trees and plants and stuff. It looks like basically the same trees that you would find in the forest outside, only transplanted to inside.
Okay. They're not specifically adapted to be in the dark. They're just thriving right now.
Exactly.
Okay. Interesting.
And from here, Okatai, you can smell it coming from still coming from the west. That there is a passageway off to the north. But you can definitely, the scent is definitely off to the west. It's very strong. And you also smell something that smells like something that smells to you like a cold winter morning.
I think you said that something cold went by in the night.
Something big, yeah.
This is not the path she got to, but it smells like winter. So maybe the thing that was looking for us in the night, there might be one in that hallway. But I feel like she's in that.
Go after her first.
I assume, yes.
It's the only reason we're here.
Probably be the best idea, yeah.
I could advocate for clearing other paths so that we are not backstabbed, but if we do that, she might backstab us. So don't think it's worth it. Let's walk carefully and try to talk to her. As soon as possible, we can try to explore the rest of this place later. But right now, I would just try to get her.
Okay, just 1 sec.
So sorry, are we going west or north?
Her scent is coming from the west.
Okay. And this cold winter smell was from the north?
Nope, they're both from the west.
Oh.
So you guys make your way down this corridor, and you can see periodically there are wall sconces that used to hold torches. Like obviously this has been used at some point in the past. And you follow this kind of like twisty, narrow corridor, kind of single file, until it opens up into a fairly large room. Large enough that your light source is not adequately throwing enough light. But Caldy, you can see 4 massive black wolves that look like they're made out of pure darkness. Glowing red eyes.
I do.
And you also see the vampire sorceress, who is basically kind of like petting one of the wolves.
Yeah, I see that. I take it none of you guys get the same lighting effects that I'm getting.
Caldy's the only one that sees in the dark.
Yeah, I might want to light some lamps. We got 4 direwolves and a vampire queen.
Oh.
Actually, the icon says remorseful night warg.
No, we can see them. Or I can see them. I probably shouldn't be able to. There's a lonely night warg. I love their names.
And a helpless and a cynical.
1 sec here. But as you enter, their attention does turn to you.
Hi.
Ryzen, would you like card number 8 or card number 9?
Ooh. Ooh. I'll go 8.
Okatai, would you like card number 3 or card number 4?
I'll go with 3.
Right. Trustius, you are up first.
Really? I will trade with Desi.
Will you?
Or Okatai's actually got better range, so I'll trade with Okatai.
Okay. Because, I mean, I've got a 2, so.
Alright, so Okatai, you're up. Unfortunately, you cannot see anything to throw at.
Chuck the lantern. I can't cheat jack shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna light and throw a torch
Alright.
because I don't want to throw my energy.
You don't want to throw your fancy moss lantern?
No, I like it. You gave that to me.
It was a present.
You and Risen and me like a glowing thingy. I like it.
Alright, give me a marksmanship roll.
That's fair.
And a torches roll.
And I don't want to be in total darkness. Is that range combat?
Yep, marksmanship.
Marksmanship. And I assume that throwing harm would apply.
Yeah. Alrighty. That is not terribly accurate. Where would you like to try to throw it?
I was trying to throw it at the farthest in the room, the back of the room. I have a range of long when I throw stuff.
Okay. You throw the torch off into the room, it scatters to the floor. It does not seem to light up anything. That'll take us to the Cynical Night Org. Ooh, these are fast fuckers.
They are fast fuckers.
Yeah, so Cully, you see one of these dark shadow wolves just basically just barrel towards you guys, but then stop just outside of Okatai's light.
Okay, that's a clue.
Then, basically leaps towards you, but fails its rending attack. That'll take us to Desi.
So sorry, is this the one that just paused and then just continued on?
It basically like ran forward, kind of like stopped at the edge of the light, kind of like shifted its body weight towards Caldi, who's in front, and then leapt and came down on him with tooth and claw, but failed to find purchase. You're muted.
I'm going to melee charge at it with my axe.
Okay. This is a monster, by the way.
Good to know. I mean, it doesn't make any difference for me, but it probably does for other people. I don't have any monstery goodness.
Just means, generally speaking, monster attacks can't be parried.
Oh, that's bad.
Should get you at least a level of the Dragon Slayer at some point.
Right. You do cut into it
Announcing-
fairly deeply. You can roll your free critical.
Oh, how do I do that?
I suppose
I've never done that before.
Excuse
And
me.
I have rank 1 of Executioner as well, so I can re-roll it, and the highest roll counts.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, somebody.
So across the top of the Foundry bar at the top of the chat where actor and items and everything are, there should be one called rollable tables.
Yep.
You should see one called critical injuries.
Yep.
Axe is a...
Slash wounds?
Yep. And then down at the bottom of that, you'll see a thing that says roll.
Oh. Okay.
On my end, I've got a macro for it. Ooh, so you can
Nice.
do a bleeding forehead, or you can roll again. Or suppose, and you can roll again, and you choose the one you like.
Actually, I think it. Let me double check. It says the highest roll counts.
Yeah, because the higher the roll, the worse it is.
Oh, well then I would definitely like to roll again, since it doesn't cost me anything to do so.
Ooh, he cut off one of his ears.
Okay.
He's gonna have a hard time hearing. Anything else from Desi?
See, anything else requires me to have a sword in my hand, not a.
All right.
So no.
How the blade works with axes. It's just the swordmaster that. But back to the blade you can use.
Yeah, you can use the spend a willpower to attack again.
Sure. There we go. Yeah, I'll try smacking it again.
Okay. His shadowy armor is of no use.
Good.
But he is still alive, but you can roll your crit again. Ooh, a bleeding forehead again. That's literally the lowest you can roll on that. Ooh, and he cut off one of his claws. He can't use any two-handed weapons. So he's like missing an ear and missing a claw.
Can't use any two-handed weapons. What a relief! I'm so glad.
It matters because some monsters actually do have like two-handed attacks.
Oh.
This guy
okay,
doesn't,
then.
but that will take us to Trustius.
I can't seem to get into boundary. On neither one of my breaths.
That's weird.
It really is. Everything else is working fine.
Are you using my link?
No?
That's the extent of what I can help with then.
Huh. That's really weird.
Yeah, it's not fine at all.
One sec here.
I mean, your IP address couldn't have changed.
Couldn't have,
No,
but
it's the same one.
that is very strange. Well, there is one night warg that you can see. There are other things moving in the darkness that you can't see.
Just keep distance at the back and shoot him twice.
Okay. Ooh, that is a miss.
Can't risk damaging the bow. So
Yeah, that would be bad.
that's the bow Okatai gave me in the first session.
Was still thinking it would shoot a bow in that adventure.
That one's
Seven in your head.
his armor stops 2 of the 3 from the second arrow, though. But that is he is down.
Perfect.
That'll take us to Caldy, who's the only person that can see everything,
These are monsters, right?
and they are very much monsters.
I got nothing, guys.
You're the only one that can place a torch in an intelligent manner because you see where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
If you want to place light on the map, that could be useful. Because right now you're the only one that have any idea what's happening.
All right, I
Can you
will
help
grab
us
a
with that?
torch. I will grab a torch from somebody.
You can grab from me. I've been trying to roll my torch since I drew one, but eventually Foundry's gonna cooperate.
Where's the grab a torch
Okay.
from somebody? I can only move one area at a time, right?
You can move one area as a fast action. So if you use both your actions, you can move 2 areas.
Two areas while carrying a torch, and I'll be up here. Is that close enough for them to see Valley?
No, you have to be much closer to her. There you go. Now
You
Perfect.
can also throw.
now
There we
they can
go.
all see her.
You can
Hi,
also
milady.
drop the torch. You can also drop the torch or throw it in arrows. I admire your gut.
It's very brave of you.
News is Caldy.
It's young Caldy. He's in his prime.
One of the night wargs is going to close with you. With a rending attack that misses horribly. Oh my god, like 5 skulls. What the hell? Then the other night warg is going to close the Caldy. Ooh, that one's going to hit with a rending attack. You can dodge it if you would like.
I would most certainly like.
I'd recommend it because you're way too far away from me. And I
Well,
can't
that's
dodge.
why I've moved up my. That's why I moved up my dodge. That's move, right?
Yep.
Fast footwork necessary.
Yep. Right. You do get out of the way. That will take us to Bally.
Olay.
Oh, what is the vampire going to do to Caldy?
Why me? I'm useless.
You're the one carrying the torch.
Ooh, you're way up there. Holy shit.
Ooh, she turns into a murderous mist. So I'm going to need Caldy to make an endurance roll.
Are you sleeping for her?
She dissolves into a murderous mist and slithers down your throat.
I don't care about that mist. I drank worse whiskey and smoked a stronger hash than her.
That will take us to Ryzen. So Ryzen, there are Caldy is up, surrounded by these night wolves and the vampire, all by his brave self.
Is that what we're calling it? His brave self?
Sure.
I mean, it's braver than usual, I suppose. Is Ryzen at his keyboard?
Yeah, sorry, just stepped to grab a drink.
Oh.
So, is it my turn?
Yes, you're
Okay.
you're up.
I am going to charge forward to try to assist Caldy.
Okay.
So just let me know how far I can move.
Yeah, just give me 1 second here. You can basically get up to Caldy, but that will take both of your actions.
That's fine.
The two little short people go rushing off into the darkness.
So that's
Yeah, but
always
he's
a
the
good
source
idea.
of the light.
That will take us to this night warg. This one will close with Desi. Ooh, Death Rattle. Jumps at Desi, biting her and shaking her, finally throwing her aside like a rag doll.
I would like to dodge that, since I can't parry it, apparently.
Nope. It is a slashing attack.
Well, I can dodge once for free every round, so...
Yep.
Oh! Oh no! Armor, save me! Oh no!
Oh no! So that's 3 points of damage to Desi's strength.
Shit! Oh.
2 points of damage to
That's
her
bad.
armor.
Oof.
And Desi is also tossed
Oh.
and lands prone.
Shit!
So Trestius and Okata, you guys both see this thing pounce on Desi, just toss her like a rag doll. Vampire's second attack. Oh, Caldy's still up here. Ooh. She turns invisible. Attacks both Caldy and Ryzen, but misses horribly. She apparently is just waking up. That will take us to Okatai.
was aiming throat level, but both of them are below that. I would like to harpoon the guy who just threw Desi.
All right.
Now I see someone. Right now, Foundry is really not wanting to roll. Not roll, but load. I don't know why. Good roll for me.
Oof, that is a bunch of damage. It does not care about poison nor bleeding, but it is harpooned. And that will take us to Desi.
I am apparently getting up.
Yep, so it's your fast action to stand.
Yep. Did he kill the one that attacked me?
Nope.
Okay.
He's harpooned, but not dead.
Well, I'm going to... It would be a fast action to switch weapons, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I will try to slash it with my axe then.
It is like an entire zone and a bit away.
Oh, sorry. I thought I saw.
It's all the way up here.
What's the what's the range where you start?
There's one like right.
Yep, you were a zone away. It tossed you a good distance.
Oh, holy! Oh no! I didn't realize I was way back there. Okay. Well, shit. Let me get my laptop plugged back in.
Apparently tonight is technical issue night.
Technical. Yeah. What fucker? Can I? I can't pick up a rock and whip it at him as I'm running forward. I will run forward though.
Okay. That's pretty much you. You pull up to your feet.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Right.
The fuck just happened?
It takes us to Trustius. I don't know if Tony is back from his reboot or not.
I'm here. I'm still. I can't connect for some reason. I'm trying to troubleshoot. But yeah, move twice, shoot, I guess.
Okay.
Aim for wounded guys.
Yeah, there is one badly wounded one. Let's see. What level sharpshooter do you have? You have 3? You do have 3. Oh, Trevor's dropped out of Foundry as well.
Yeah.
Oh, what a time.
That's not good.
Oh, right through its armor. Killing that one.
Shoot the next one.
Yep. Caldy's up there with the light still, so you can see. It's a pretty crappy shot.
I can't reach you at all.
Oh, its armor stops.
It's just me, Chris, and Mark in there now.
Yeah.
I'm going up.
Last person standing.
Yeah, that's so weird. Like,
Never seen this one before.
Yeah, like I'd understand, like if it was just me and Anita, because we're on the same network. So, that will take us to Kuldi, who is surrounded by wolves and a vampire.
I am dropping my torch and booting as far back to Desi as I can.
Okay. You are going to need to make a move roll to not take attacks of opportunity from all three.
All right, I can dodge all attacks, but you'll have to do the rolls because I can't.
Yeah. You got one success, which is enough to hightail it.
That's good.
I come rushing to help, and he goes rushing back.
I have opened the stream just to see the map.
I mean, if it works, it works. Kinda.
All right. So yeah, Desi, Kuldi comes running back, leaving Resin up there with the wolves and the vampire.
I also recommend getting the hell out of there.
I'm going to try to retreat too, since, you know, so much for being chivalrous and helping.
Right.
Fuck that shit.
So one of the night works jumps on Ryzen and grabs him and starts throwing him around. You can dodge it if you would like.
Yes, please.
I'd highly recommend it. It sucks being tossed by them.
Yeah, I don't feel like being a dwarf from Lord of the Rings.
No.
2 is enough to dodge that one. The other night work is also going to close on Ryzen. Ooh, with a violent bite. That's going to be 3 successes to hit for 4 damage. Again, you can evade if you like.
I will do that, and with fast footwork, I get a +1.
One that's still going to be 2 successes. If you have 2 willpower, you can halfling your way out of it.
I've only got 1.
Oh, halfling his way out of it.
All right. So it will bite you. You can roll your armor.
Do I just click chainmail, or do I click the helmet as well?
Click just the word armor.
Yeah, if you click where it says armor, it'll combine both of them into one roll.
Ah, okay.
Oof. So that is going to be 1. Let's see, dot 1. It's going to be 1 point of damage to strength.
Okay, still up.
Okay. And that does bring us to Ryzen.
I run away.
So I'm going to need a move roll.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oof, there you go.
Oh no.
You trip and you kind of twist your knee a little bit, but you do get away without taking attacks of opportunity.
Tony, your reboot didn't help, huh?
No.
Negative.
So yeah.
So weird.
So Ryzen and Kuldi come booking it back. Desi's been chewed up. I think what we'll do with all the technical issues we're having is I think we'll kind of call it there. Otherwise, it's going to just be like me rolling dice against myself.
And it is there too.
Yeah.
I could. Mark and I can roll dice.
Yeah. But yeah, I think because I mean the vampire hasn't even been touched yet.
Nope.
And
I think we should all run away.
that is definitely an option.
Despite how it will rankle on Desi and just piss her off to no end.
I see her now, so I'm preparing to shoot shit at her. I couldn't see her; it was hard to find her. How I see her, throw stuff at her.
But yeah, I think with the technical issues and stuff, we'll call it there, and we'll try to troubleshoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably worth doing. Like, it's a boss fight, right? So.
Yeah, absolutely. But you guys will still get XP for tonight.
Yeah, I just can't add it.
Yeah, somebody can make note. Participation, yes. Travel through a hex, no. Discover a new adventure site, you have.
This is a different adventure site from Height.
It is a different adventure site from Height. This is the Temple of the Nightwalker. Defeat one or more monsters. You did. You defeated at least one of the Nightwargs.
Yep.
I think 2 of them, actually.
Yes.
Find a treasure, not yet. Build a function, no. Activate pride, no. Dark secret, no. Risk your life for another PC.
I mean, Colby going in with the torch and then Risen going to his help.
Yeah, the 2 squishiest characters charging up just so you guys can get some light.
Yeah, they both did. And, I mean, Ryzen faced off against the whole crowd earlier, too.
That's true.
Yeah, the rap battle against the crowd was
Okay. All right. And perform an extraordinary action.
The fucking warg that tossed me. I really don't want. Well, he's dead now anyway. He can't get XP.
That's it.
Yeah, that sucked. Desi does not like flying. Not at all.
You did it better than Drustius did.
Well, yes, that's true. I didn't fly quite as far either.
Yeah. All right. So that'll be 3 XP and then 4 for Ryzen and Cody.
4 for the squishy people.
4 for the squishy people charging headlong into danger.
Why am I doing this?
This is so dumb.
That's like
they charge into danger and they fled like courageous.
That's like that's the battle cry of the squishy people.
Yeah. Why am I doing this?
I mean, not me. When I play squishy people, my battle cry is not in the face.
I like the running away just because it looked cool for the little guys to run in, screaming battle cries, and then turning around and just running out the door.
Yeah. Drop a torch so everybody can see, and then back it up. All right. So we'll call it there, and we'll troubleshoot. I think what I'll do once I stop the stream is I'll reboot my computer and see if it's something on my end that way.
Yeah. I'll just stick around and see if that works.
Yep. We'll see everybody. Hopefully, we'll see everybody next week with 95% less technical issues.
All right.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Cool session. And I'll be on the computer.
Yeah. All right.
Cool session until Foundry started dropping people.
Yeah.
Next time we run. Next week we run.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Have a good night, guys.
I take care.